Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. It's Monday the 30th of May and let's do a Encyclopedia Dramatica reading. Now I know some people don't like when I read really long stuff because of my speech problems, but I quite like reading them, like learn information and stuff, even though ED is not very informative and it's mostly a troll site, but I just find it entertaining to read some of these articles. So this one, Angry Grandpa, unfortunately he died back in like 2017, 2018 I believe, and his son basically milked his death for views and money and is basically clickbaiting the shit out of everything now because the main focus of the channel died. So let us get into this. So we got some quotes here. All of you can kiss my fat ass. And that was Angry Grandpa. Holy motherfucking shit. I actually like imagined in my mind him saying that, and that was Angry Grandpa too. And you can have that son of a bitch, you son of a bitch. That was Angry Grandpa as well. Yeah, he used to swear a hell of a lot, and yeah, the clues in the name. He was pissed all the time. So Angry Grandpa, Charles Marvin Green, is a subhuman heathen of a man, god emperor of the hillbillies, and quite possibly the world's most hilarious example of trailer trash. He is renowned for tearing up entire kitchens and whatever he can possibly get his hands on over subjects pertaining to the following: shitty off-brand food plus everything that's valid enough for him to overreact to, smashing televisions and furniture, yelling at his miserable children who are equally as autistic and incestuous, and unleashing farts toxic enough to permanently destroy the planet's ecosystem. If little kids can make an irrelevant, disgusting hick more popular by that day, he is a immaculate representation of how we can get a start. You can start from the ground up and make it big on YouTube, just like his weight. Trust us here at ED. If he wasn't making videos right now, he would have possibly heroed due to his psychotic schizophrenic behaviour, and he would generally appreciate that. Let me just check my audio levels quick. Yes, that's fine. So yeah, we're not going to look at pictures because this is a long reading. Beginnings. Charlie Green was raised in a poor hillbilly family. In a poor hillbilly family living in a trailer complex. As trailer trash yielded little to no social intelligence nor class, little Charlie was basically the poster boy for hillbillies everywhere, young, dumb, and full of cum, and yield an unhealthy obsession with smoking and beer instead of being whisked off to a higher land, promising a social class and a degree of wealth. Grandpa grew up in his hillbilly haven and eventually found love in the form of Tina, his mentally challenged crackhead of a bull-dyke ex-wife. The union was made during what must have been a fit of intoxication among the worst levels. Grandpa and Tina decided to have hot, steamy, raunchy sex in an old-fashioned hippie way. It's probably where Michael Green was invented. His yield for 4 ugly children, horrible ugly children, whom are as demoralized to human race as the mass of Facebook user base, At some point, Grandpa began losing it. He became a compulsive alcoholic like his own father, and became increasingly angry and borderline abusive towards everyone around him. One Christmas, he decided to take out his wild impulses on his daughter's children in the form of telling them that Santa Claus ain't real. What a fucking dick. This is where old Grandpa's life took a turn for the worst. Oh yeah, we need to see this. Unfortunately, you have to see it too. Look at that gun. Even though it's not really a gun, he's just like really fucking fat. Here we are. One of Grandpa's kids, Michael Green, took a video highlighting his father's insane rage and shared it on the internet. He spread this spread like wildfire in an oil field, catching hundreds of thousands of views. As Grandpa is already a basket case, Michael found it suit to film him going nuts on his own impulse or pulling off amazing pranks to purposely piss him off. These pranks range from generally lousy to forced shit to make Michael's account gain more views and money. In other words, just leeching off Grandpa. That's how you make money back then. Not a good idea, but it somehow worked. As old Grandpa's aged and became more senile, it is more common to see him provoked instead of letting him rage on his own. Warranted, you'd be the judge. I'm pretty sure that would class as elder abuse though, isn't it? Like winding someone up so much that they get so fucking pissed off. Social justice bullshit. Grandpa and the crew are naturally not smart citizens, or no shit, they're all like incestuous hillbillies. They do not comprehend the universal concept of do unto others as others do unto yourselves. Despite Grandpa being a non-something Christian and Pickle Boy, a fairly moderate atheistic instead. Everyone warrants an air of self-importance over little reason and cause then their existence. To make their valid, self-obsessed experiences look halfway tolerable, they now support shitty social justice causes, including women's rights, gay marriage, and of course, most laughable of all, respect. The same man who driven to upthrow his entire living room in a rage is now telling us to be nicer to each other. His same son cried over the office finishing up is also going to tell us about the joys of liberal ideology and mutual respect, while tearing apart action figures and DVDs. Let's all put the iron to the E now. That's the thing, is I always thought he would be like right wing by the way they act, but like I said, it's all fucking pretending with him. Additionally, Charles has been unsurprisingly shown to be a massive hypocrite. He despises Mexicans, not that there's anything wrong with that, and frequently makes racist comments to people over the phone. Then the hypocrisy comes into play. However, when Charles released the video, we got videos right here. We're not going to watch them because it's like this is going to be a long video right here. That's right, the man who constantly hollers racist insults over the phone, then pretends to be upset over some N-word thug, is killed in an honest neighbourhood by an honest neighbourhood watch member who was only trying to keep the good, clean white people and their families safe. Oh God, I wonder what he'd do if he saw that other bloke, George Floyd, getting killed by that copper. Even though the copper did good, because the guy was a criminal. Anyway, shown proven fake. Sometime in 2013, an anonymous YouTuber claiming to have been a member of the Angry Grandpa's inner circle uploaded a video exposing email and Facebook correspondence between him and Charles as well as Michael. He was apparently butthurt over a fallout he had with the duo over a website he had offered to create for the show. He decided to pull a grandpa gate by spilling the beans that several, and likely all, of the skits were staged. Well, guess what? They was all of them. Pickle Boys pranks and videos are all staged. They're all like fake. He earns a fortune for these fake videos. Such as a video where Pickle Boy claims Grandpa smashed his TV, and the John Ascenti War videos, which were two channels staged just to get the fans of the other channels fighting. The original video was apparently removed and re-uploaded due to DMCA abuse or false flagging. The screenshots clearly show Michael and Charlie admitting that there were several skits in the work. Carnival jargon for stage skits. Of course, it didn't stop the fanboys from fawning over the show and keep them YouTube views going, mainly because the only people that watched Angry Grandpa were young teenagers and children. Later the show fucked up again in a tattoo parlor skit. I've actually seen that one, yeah. That was like the last major video of Angry Grandpa, I believe, where Angry Grandpa smashes up a guitar. Viewers were quick to point out that the black guitar has been swapped out for a green one from a previous video, but Pickle Boy didn't even have the guts to admit that he has been busted, and produced another fake video on his Kid Behind the Camera channel, attempting to retroactively explain it. His fans, of course, lapping it up without question, because they're fucking children and they know nothing. Kid Behind the Camera, Michael's personal YouTube channel that uploads shitty vlogs daily. If you're a fan of seeing teeth that hasn't been brushed for years, grown men shitting their pants and throwing fits when their favourite wrestlers lose, as well as overall being your girlfriend's bitch, then this is the channel for you. The basic premise for each vlog mostly consists of these bullets. Clickbait title, retarded intro, showing off how disgustingly unkempt his house is, eating, claiming to start a diet which only lasts for one day, mentioning how gross his teeth looked, in fact that he hasn't showered and he is wearing the same clothes he wore the other day, Bridget doing some childish shit annoying Michael screaming like a bitch, visiting Angry Grandpa's crib and pissing him off when he was alive. Topic of the video usually gets brought up in the middle or the end of the video, so if you're really interested in a topic you might as well skip to those frames. That's the thing, it's always a clickbait title. Stupid outro, milking his dad's death for money, which he does all the fucking time now. To be fair, I unsubscribed to him a few years ago, so I've got no clue what's going on now. Really, there is nothing special about this the channel, and is basically a massive time racer, so don't bother watching unless you're a loser with nothing better to do. Also, if you enjoy that shit, what the fuck is wrong with you? Mick Jagger Nuggets, another pathetic, useless fucking channel I hate. Grandpa and Michael tried to start a series, which failed horribly by the way, with Mick Jagger Nuggets, another pussified YouTuber who had a series of identical to theirs, until he proved that it was all fake all along, and a specific section inside Guess's article goes into detail on this. This, much like the section you see below, resulted in people saying it was fake and etc., which is pretty obvious from the start, since they both have other channels featured on their list. So they're basically friends, and I think they still are, I can't remember. Cancer, this is when it all goes horribly fucking wrong. Did you know on the 10th of February 2017 that Grandpa got cancer in his head? So yeah, he got brain cancer, and that basically turned him demented and like senile and stuff. It really fucked him up. I'm not gonna lie, like the final video that he was in a wheelchair and he could like hardly fucking speak. It was really sad to see, and it was like really sad to see him die. Well, we didn't see him die. Obviously, I didn't film that, but it was like sad to hear that he passed away. But what makes it worse is Michael Green basically using his death for fucking views and talking about it for money and stuff. Even like rest in peace Angry Grandpa on t-shirts that he's selling on the store. I don't think them t-shirts are still on sale, but yeah, he's basically using his dad's death for money, in other words. That's the thought of it. Ludicrous fan base. Angry Grandpa has acquired a mass of idiotic fans who just don't watch the videos for cheap laughs. Like every smart person. Instead, these people raise comment wars over which member of Grandpa's family is the dumbest, most violent, smartest, least sane, and so forth, because they can't grasp the fact that they are just like every typical low-life southern family in America, who want to treat them like they are internet celebrities or some shit, whom to cheer for, whom to wish dread and misery upon, and of course which group of people Grandpa should rage at next. These range from castrated white knights who typecast Bridget as a poor abused girl who is forced to deal with two stupid fat asses because women can never do any wrong on their own, to people who think Grandpa is a well-indent family man who's just upset of how his kids turned out. Fiery debates over the integrity of Pickle Boy's motives are brought up as well. Is he a simple kid who just wanted to bring himself out of trailer degeneracy, or is he just a thieving scam artist who is exploiting his senile father for as much money as he can make? All of the answers for all of this reside in a simple phrase. The second most widely spread comment wars between faggots proclaiming the video is fake and people with the brains in their head being forced to remember these cretins that the videos are made for entertainment. This of course led us to ... the Angry Grandpa drinking game. I'm pretty sure there was a video in there. Pretty sure this is not a complete thing. How to play. Require a vodka and a shot glass. Go to any Angry Grandpa video and scroll down and read the comments. Drink a shot every time some fuckwit proclaims the video is fake. Die within 5 minutes from alcohol poisoning. Have fun. The Hillbilly Circus. Charles Green, Angry Grandpa Green II. An old angry fat ass who suffers from an alcohol addiction and theorized to have bipolar disorder, causing him to spin out of control of any given moment. He has been banned from every Walmart in our 100-mile radius for doing horrible things like smashing a jar of jelly against the wall and swearing at employees. When the fuck did he do that? I didn't know that. Despite understandably gripping about the country's welfare status, he lives by himself. He himself lives off food stamps and constant support from Michael, his son. These days he is less angry and more senile, resulting in less legit lulls compared to the olden days where he flipped shit at the drop of a hat. One of his most widely known characteristics is his ability to release a deadly explosive fart, which is an ability he gained as a result of a gastric bypass surgery. After the Tattoo Prank and Destruction was aired on the 19th of April 2015. Fucking hell, that was 2015. Bloody hell. I'm getting old. Grandpa acted like he's some innocent saint that gave Michael the silent treatment, along with his divorce, like he was like he was breaking up with him, as he thinks Michael as an ex-son, leading some to think this might be the end of the Angry Grandpa show. However, a few videos later, Charlie and Michael was in good terms again with no explanation given. On the 10th of December 2017, the fat fuck took his last breath and died. Fucking hell. Get to the point much? Yeah, so he died in the same year that he was diagnosed. I'm pretty sure that he was diagnosed too late though, because obviously there was something not right in them videos. Michael Green, Pickle Boy. Charlie's fat ass monstrosity of a son and overall sissy boy. He's a bit of a faggot, to be fair. Green is, like, his son's a proper fucking loser, to be fair. Despite being the ultimate symbol of modern America's youth, he is only deemed of in having filmed his father's insane outrages over the years. This is where redeeming qualities end. He is morbidly obese, eats like a cow, resembles a female Bono, and even has dressed up as a woman in public. Yeah, he's a freak. And voted for Obama twice. He is also a massive fan of wrestling and is known to throw massive hissy fits himself over this. He finally got his ass handed to him upon raging at the results of 2014 WWE Royal Rumble, which multiple talk shows and radio hosts took aim at his his utter lack of decency, masculinity, and his habit of grunting like a prostitute in anguish. Upon seeing the news about himself, he rounded out even more butthurt. He is named Pickle Boy because he ate his own dick in thoughts that he was a leftover pickle. It should also be noticed that Michael is a complete and utter pussy and never claims responsibility for the fucked up things that he does to loved ones. Tina Green, Angry Grandpa's ex-waifu, an example of why meth is bad. A lazy, drugged out, thoughtless heathen obsessed with Elvis. Tina is a perfect match for Grandpa, being stupid and insane himself. She only married Grandpa for the sake of hot, dirty sex and never thought of the consequences of living with a male counterpart for the rest of your life. Nor did she think of how awful an idea it was for two stupid hillbillies to have children. She divorced old Charlie in 2012 and notably lives in a dumpster full of Elvis and memorabilia. Despite divorcing his sorry ass, she's still a lunatic who looks like Emperor Palpatine in drag. A podcast interview with Angry Grandpa revealed that despite her miserable appearance, she is actually a raging psychopath who is exponentially more dangerous than her ex-husband, once going as far as setting their trailer on fire and watching it burn from across the street. Yeah, she is a nutcase. Bridget Princess West, Michael's desperate coward girlfriend. Yeah, everyone calls her Piglet, by the way. Joined up with the Manland Rail after finding his MySpace profile, thinking his shitty email picture was sort of cool. She is also fat and bears the dining etiquette of a diseased cow. In recent months, she ballooned in weight to the point of rivaling her awful master and eventual hubby. This was dismissed by the side effects of a medication, though a basic look around the house suggests something more corrupting in nature. This is iconic, as fans used to come to Bridget's defense under pressure that she was hot. Upon gaining the weight, fans seen her for her true ignoramus, as well as she really is, and habitually spam the video comments with remarks on her obesity. She primarily lives with Michael by choice, for the sake of money, providing I love how it says like love, warmth and happiness crossed out. For the sake of money, providing once more that she is in fact a fat stupid on her own. This shatters the long-standing myth that all women are crazy and being forced to live with stupid men, as she made a fucking choice herself. Luckily, her mass of white knights has fallen apart upon this realization, giving a small glimmer of hope that humanity isn't entirely doomed. She is also known to tell angry grandpa behind Pickle Dick's back that he is being pranked, causing Michael's massive butt hurt. As of 2022, Piglet has shat out 2 babies into this world, with Michael most likely via artificial insemination. Okay, I knew she had that first child. I did not know she had a second one. That is how much I'm not paying attention to his content anymore. I might go back and have a look, but yeah, it'll still be cringe. I don't know how the hell he found his dick enough to inseminate her, but like this says, she might have had it like artificial insemination. We never know. Tina, the neighbour, aka Tuna, horrifying bull dyke who happens to live near Grandpa's poop cave. She's a veritable nightmare made of flesh. Made flesh from being morbidly obese to not wearing a bra, to finally screaming like an air raid siren. She is one of the relatively few people to invoke fear into Grandpa, effectively pussy ripping him into submission. Sadly, this perfect couple never wed. She's married to a pimp who she had at least 4 kids with. And yes, she lives in a fucking trailer. Derek. Who's Derek? Possibly the only sane character of the show, and is actually a pretty cool guy. He runs Substation 2, a local sandwich restaurant. Actually a proper job, to be fair. Nothing more can be said about him here, because being so sane and ordinary, there's very little footage of him, therefore not much is known about him. I've never heard of him before. Jennifer Green, Grandpa's shitmongering daughter, whom is only slightly less cringe-inducing than Michael. While not morbidly obese, she still bears the family genes of built-in total lack of intellect. Ranging from having kids she refused to support to mingling with men after divorcing her husband. Got her shit handed to her by Grandpa, and has slowly learned the values of not being a total piece of filth. It doesn't help that she still looks creepy, however. Also has the most annoying voice imaginable. Seriously, she sounds like a chipmunk on helium. Charles Green III. Oh, that's I forgot his real name. Grandpa's crackhead paedophile of a son that moves off his family since he is too much of a pussy to get a real job and support his daughter. Finally got disowned after dropping acid and puncturing Bridget. Yeah, that was vile, that was. I didn't like that. And currently does loser things. Hard to tell what he's up to these days, since no one gives enough of a shit to find out. Though he has gotten into retarded fights with some basic fat ass named Isaac. And Isaac, guess, it's the next one. Michael's only friend is 600-pound elephant of a man that happens to be an N-word. Normally people are like trailer trash are normally racist. That's the thing. Basically looked like the reincarnation of Big Pun. It wasn't relevant until Charlie Green started some commotion with Michael, which took exception to and made Charlie his bitch. Except that didn't really happen. Isaac provided just another internet tough guy by yelling at him instead of beating the shit out of him like he promised to when they finally confronted each other. The only thing remotely interesting about the arguments video is seeing how big Isaac's was and is when he's not behind a computer screen. Seriously, the monstrosity puts Fat Albert to shame. Batista, object of Michael's massive rage. Unlike Grandpa's lousy fits from candy and the economy, Batista is simply a bought and paid wrestler doing his job to make a living. This somehow is terrible for poor old Michael, who called out Batista as a scam artist who clouts up the wrestling system for newer trainees. Oh, okay, so he's like a fake wrestler or something. That Michael doesn't care. What Michael doesn't care to know is wrestling is fake. It's soap opera for men, and of course it's led to one of the most cringeworthy videos uploaded to YouTube yet. Despite his relevance to Michael, Batista has nothing to do with the moron masses personally. J.C. Green, the son of Jennifer, is the eldest of the 4 or so kids that came out of the bitch's vagina. He is quite shy and possibly an Aspie. Maybe if Pickle Dildo didn't film in all at the time they're in the same room, he would have been in trouble a lot in school. Shown in one of Pickle Boy's vlogs. They need to lighten this kid up from his depression, or he will pull a Adam Lanza. LOL dead. That's fucking cool. On December 10th, 2017, the fat fuck finally dropped dead. Some argue that he finally looked good, took a good hard look at his life and had become the shame of being a loudmouth trailer trash hick with a worthless landlord and son who was too much of a grandpa. No, he had brain cancer and died from that. Things angry grandpa has broken: washing machine, keyboard, Michael's door, Michael's anus. Bridget's old laptop, microwaves, barbecue, fruit rack, grandchildren's believe in Santa, which is fucking cool by the way. Like, you shouldn't mess up with child's beliefs. The walls, a doorknob, a car battery, Valentine's Day balloon, his grandchildren's feelings, Tina's heart, pimento cheese, Christmas lights, Christmas tree, Tina's tax forms, his belt, Tina's vagina, grape jelly, some chairs, computer monitor, screen door, swimming pool. I remember that video. That was a good video, to be fair. Not gonna lie. A slip and slide, Tina's Elvis cap, expensive Elvis experience tickets, metal utility shed, his toenail. That's gross. Stomach cyst, Michael's camera, Michael's HD TV. I think that was the first video I've ever seen of Angry Grandpa. Had got me into it that one time. Another microwave, a toaster, stove, oven, a refrigerator, stereo, bathtub along with the rest of the bathroom, Michael's HD TV again, hairdryer again, Fat Boy Get Down, Marriage with Tina, Xbox 360, couch, another couch dryer again, Michael's PS4, fake video, Michael's PS4 again, didn't do it again, an electric hair trimmer, but only after he shaved his head half bald first. Yet another microwave, a safe, Michael's PS4, for real this time, another table, an expensive guitar from a tattoo shop, fake expensive guitar, Michael as his son after the tattoo prank, Michael's coffee table, Michael's HD TV again, fucking hell, there's a lot of money in them HD TVs, his swimming pool, his back porch deck, he needed firewood, his ceiling fan, Michael's entire kitchen, Bridget's feelings, numerous Halloween pumpkins, backyard trampoline, air conditioning unit, a Samsung Galaxy S7, mostly because that they was known to like explode, an iPad Pro, his front door, another iPhone while playing Pokemon Go, Michael's sanity, Nintendo Switch, which also set on fire, my faith in humanity. Places Grandpa's been banned from: Charlie Brown's Seafood Market, Sissy's Pizza, McDonald's, Papa John's Pizza, Target, Walmart, and the tattoo shop. He wasn't banned from a tattoo shop. That was a fake video. Pickle Boys, Tard Raiders, and we got C also. Burger, The Angry Cat, Old People, Eric Cartman, Bipolar, Fat Ass, Redneck, Vague, Psychopath, Fake, McDonald's, Self, Tourette's Guy, Angry Grandpa's Long Lost Son. External links: his official websites, the official soundboards, Angry Grandpa's YouTube channel, Michael's YouTube channel, Michael's old YouTube channel, Bridget's YouTube channel, Grandpa's Twitter, Michael's Twitter, Bridget's Twitter, Grandpa's Facebook. In fact, I'll actually bring these up because I don't know if they're still available. Angry Grandpa is part of the series on YouTube. Angry Grandpa is part of the series on Psychopaths. Open the box. I'm not going to do that. Angry Grandpa is part of the series of Dying Alone. Cry Yourself to Sleep. That is it. So let me just see this. No, we're not going to do that. Yep. We went to Grandpa's restaurant. Oh no, we're going to be sad about it. We're going to get a load of money. They are not getting as many views as they used to have. I still don't think this is all fucking, I'm not interested in this. I unsubscribed. They ain't got as many subscribers as they used to have, and that's like the PS4 one. Yeah, big as farts. Yeah, let's milk the videos for views. Oh, yeah, that was sad, to be fair. That was like really sad seeing him like that. Yeah, anyway, that is it for the video. That is all done for this video. This has gone on for too long. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in tomorrow's videos.